Alright, so this is my first time ever flying a drone, period. I kind of loosely looked at some directions or something, but sometimes you just got to go out there and do it. That was just the auto takeoff. Look at the wind underneath this thing, man. Alright, let's see if we can look at what I'm looking at. Probably not. You see that? Let's just go up with it. I think. Yeah. Let's just go up. Keep going up, man. This is crazy. Ah. See, it's got a thing on it where it teaches you. It'll let you unlock things, I think, as you go. But look at the shot of the town. Let's try to turn it and look. Look at that. This is my first time ever flying a drone. Is that not crazy? And you see it like smack a tree or something. Crazy. Should be 720p resolution on this out of the gate. I'm going to mess with some waypoints now and see if I can just get it to go over there. I think that's like the Dollar General I always go to. I wonder if I can go all the way over there with it. Dude, this is so freaking easy. It's scary. Look at that. And I think I can... I'm not going to mess with anything right now. But the more I mess with it, I think it unlocks stuff as you go. I'm pretty sure because I'm only at 93 feet high, 32 feet from home, 81% of my battery life, and it's hovering steady as a rock, man. Isn't that crazy? Alright, now I'm using the go home feature and I'm going to see how well this works. There it is, up there. And it should, I guess, come back and land right here. See if it overshoots. Looks like it's overshooting a little bit, but I can pause it. Okay, I just paused it just now, so I'll take it over and land it. Alright, I did that manually myself. Now I'm going to use the hell we're doing. I'm going to use the hold the takeoff and land button. It's going to land now. Hold your breath. Dude, they make this stuff too freaking easy. What's hot on it? That's what I was wondering about. What would be warm, you know, to the touch? There's nothing warm on it. Genius purchase. Whew. I was a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. Whew, the maiden voyage went well. It came right back like it should have. They're easy to fly. I took it out of beginner mode after I landed it. I got to charge the battery again, which takes about like an hour or something. But the calibrating it was the easy part. They did a great job of explaining everything. You start out by default in beginner mode. And yeah, I just took it out of that and set 400 feet as the max height. I think the default 93 feet. I think is your beginner height. So now I've got 400 feet put in and a max speed of 34 miles an hour, where the max speed before I think was 10 miles an hour. So it'll go up to 34 now. I think that's it. It's pretty fast because even at 10 miles an hour, you know, I was thinking I was doing something, doing little donuts up in the sky. I was like, and then I looked and I thought, oh my God, you can go, you know, 24 more miles per hour. So maybe I won't screw anything up taking it out of beginner. Or maybe I should leave it in beginner for a little while longer. We'll see what happens. Totally just hanging out, you know. Just hanging out with my drone. 385 feet up in the air, you know, not touching anything, getting time-lapse footage. Let's see if you can see it. Wow, let's see. Where would it be? Right there? See, way up there. This is crazy. Let's go back out. See where the orange would really help. And I think my neck's gonna like need a brace by the time this is all over and done with. But look at that beautiful footage. Beautiful, and hopefully I've got 18 minutes left of flight time. It's at 90%, so when it gets to 25%, I got to bring it down. So it's gonna be real quick time. If the wind was blowing more, I don't know. Maybe it'll be up there long enough for me to be able to get some good footage. But it's recording at MP4 format and what is it, 4K. So 4K, 30 frames per second. I'm like a nappy mess today, but she's still going strong. Currently, we're at a new Dollar General. No, that's not like a life-changing event, but we are out in the middle of nowhere, sorta, where we had my company picnic at a day camp or something, and they rent the whole day camp out and do activities and stuff. And we got a couple free bag chairs with the company logo on them and some beach towels with the company logo on it. But anyway, the main thing, I've been there before. We've been there before. We're going to my friend's house, to his pool, hang out on his deck, and have a good time, and hopefully get some good drone shots I'm excited about, and using some of the features of the app itself, like orbit, waypoint. I'm going to try to do some artsy-fartsy stuff with it if I can, but it sucks. You've got about 20 minutes, and then you got to recharge because I only have one battery. I was going to, instead of investing in the batteries at first, I was going to see how, you know, how it goes, if I had to return it or anything like that. But as far as I can tell, taking it out 4 times already, you know, I love it. As long as this orbit and rotate, some of the camera work does really well, then I'll invest in a couple more batteries. But they're like 115 bucks a piece per battery, and it says something about 200 cycles on charging before you start to see it possibly dwindle, the battery itself. So I've already taken it up 4 times in like one full day of owning it, so that could possibly add up, but to where you would want to maybe restock once a year on batteries possibly. So it's an expensive hobby, that's for sure, but damn, it's fun as hell.
Well, you guys putting me straight and you're not feeding her.
I know, right?
Don't like the camera. Look at him, drinking and mowing. So we made it, we're here. Pool time, adult beer time. just did some dronage, and man, I'm like wringing wet, but it's time to go get in some bathing suit action. Grab the Bud Light and perform rituals of the soul. Oh, we've been affected by rain today. Storming, clouding, thundering, and lightning is taking its place in our lives. The hell's this? What the hell is these sentences about? Just rain, and we're having to come back in, so I don't know what we're going to do other than drink the juice of the gods. And 2 hours later or so, it's like the great flood of 2016. It won't stop. So basically the pool time went down the poopy drain. This is hanging on to hope, praying no rain! So, sun's come out, the rain has stopped. The goal is to take this drone as far as humanly possible and push the limits of it, right? So do not DUI. Drone under the influence, which is not what I'm doing. I haven't drank that much at all. I'm still legal. But what we're going to do is carry this from this house to his parents' house, which is probably at least a mile or better away. But we're going to do it through waypoints, bring it back. So I'm going to lose reception, which is going to be super scary. But I'm going to set the waypoints in to go and do that stuff. Come back, because it only returns back once it gets to 25%. It'll go a max speed of 34 miles an hour. You got to gauge all that stuff, do a little math to it, but I think it's going to be okay. But it's going to be fun to test this out, see what happens. So the sun has come out, and we're drone flying, get the footage.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, I am, but
Why am I here?
wait. What do you think about a drone purchase? Do you think it adds anything to the quality of footage that you can do on your own? Do you think it does?